house and came here for college. And that's where she met this girl, Lena. One night she found Lena dead and called the police.
Amanda Knox is speaking out against Matt Damon's new film, Stillwater.
That's everyone's nightmare. Either I'm a psychopath in sheep's clothing, or I am you.
The 34-year-old writer and journalist called out the people involved in the film that she says profit off her name, face, and story without her consent. Writing on her website Thursday, quote, "This new film by director Tom McCarthy starring Matt Damon is loosely based or directly inspired by the Amanda Knox saga, as Vanity Fair put it in a for-profit article promoting a for-profit film, neither of which I am affiliated with." ET has reached out to Damon, McCarthy, and Focus Features for comment.
Did you ask her to lie?
I'm trying to get my little girl out of jail. That's all I give a damn about.
She went on to address Vanity Fair's use of the phrase Amanda Knox saga, writing, quote, "What does that refer to? Does it refer to anything I did? No. It refers to the events that resulted from the murder of Meredith Kircher by a burglar named Rudy Guede. It refers to the shoddy police work, prosecutorial tunnel vision, and refusal to admit their mistakes that led the Italian authorities to wrongfully convict me twice." Knox made headlines after she was wrongfully convicted for the murder of Kircher, a fellow exchange student, in 2007. She then spent the next 8 years fighting for her freedom until she was acquitted in 2015. And she was able to tell her side of the story in the Netflix documentary Amanda Knox.
If I'm guilty, it means that I am the ultimate figure to fear, because I'm not the obvious one.
Meanwhile, Stillwater follows Damon as Bill Barker, an oil worker from Stillwater, Oklahoma, who travels to France when his estranged daughter Allison, played by Abigail Breslin, is charged with murdering her friend while studying in Marseille.
I loved her,
I know you did.
but everybody thinks that I killed her.
Knox went on, adding that Stillwater is, quote, "by no means the first thing to rip off my story without my consent at the expense of my reputation." But she says she would have liked the chance to speak with Damon and McCarthy to give them insight before they got involved with the film. Quote, "If you're going to, quote, leave the Amanda Knox case behind and, quote, fictionalize everything around it, maybe don't use my name to promote it. You're not leaving the Amanda Knox case behind very well if every single review mentions me." Knox says she understands that Damon, who is not a producer on the film, and McCarthy, who is, had no obligation to consult her when telling the story. But she reiterated that she, quote, "never asked to become a public person." Quote, "My only option is to sit idly by while others continue to distort my character or fight to restore my good reputation that was wrongfully destroyed. It's an uphill battle. I probably won't succeed, but I've been here before. I know what it's like facing impossible odds." ET spoke with McCarthy at the Stillwater premiere in New York City earlier this month, where the director opened up about the similarities to Knox's life story.
When you see the trailer, you kind of think of the Amanda Knox case, but this is not really taking that story piece by piece, bit by bit. So for folks that are intrigued by the themes of this story and where it's going in the trailer, how would you describe it to them?
It's a tricky one to describe. In fact, I would just say come and get lost in the movie. It goes to places you don't expect, and I hope engaging and compelling. Go buy a ticket and get lost. You just go sit in a quiet theater alone and with your family or friends and enjoy it.